Hey, as some of you may know, I'm currently a teacher here in Vietnam, but I'm also a trained journalist. And so I wanted to bring my two jobs together by presenting this news quiz for you. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you learn a little bit about the news this week. Okay, let's get started. All right, the first news piece comes from Facebook. Facebook recently announced a name change to, did you get the answer? Meta. Yes, Facebook is now changing its name to Meta. This comes after a whistleblower came out and said that Facebook continuously chooses profit over safety of its users, often putting its users, in countries that are at most risk in danger. So, um, yeah, uh, good PR spin there, Facebook. On the flip side, though, I am very excited to start having virtual sex with some of you guys. I think soon we're all probably going to start having sex like in that movie Demolition Man. Virtual sex doesn't count as cheating, right, Boo? In other news, US immigration authorities will stop arresting people at schools and hospitals due to their immigration status. Which, I mean, what the fuck were we doing? Like arresting people at hospitals and at schools? So hopefully, nice to hear that that is over. In Wisconsin, a bill is moving through the state legislature that would allow teens to work later. So Wisconsin would rather have child labor than raise its minimum wage. In other Wisconsin news, Kyle Rittenhouse, that teenager that crossed the state line to go shoot people in Wisconsin, is going to trial next week. The judge in his trial said that the plaintiffs may not call the people he shot victims because victims is a loaded word. But he had no problem referring to the victims as looters or arsonists. So, all right, are you okay there, Wisconsin? And in some gay news, Adelaide United midfielder Josh Caballo came out, making him the first football player to be openly out, or soccer player for my American friends. So, yay! Puerto Rico is now the most vaccinated place in the US. So, hey, vamos a Puerto Rico, hay que irnos en la guagua. So congrats to Puerto Rico. They've been through a lot this last year, and so that is great news for Puerto Rico. All right, and last but not least, it is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody! Did you know before we used to carve pumpkins, the Celts used to carve, you guessed it, potatoes or radishes, actually. So back in the day, they used to carve potatoes and radishes in Ireland. Then they came to America, and then they were like, "Oh, here's some pumpkins. They're bigger. Let's carve these instead." So there's your Halloween trivia for today. All right. I hope you enjoyed my news quiz, and I don't know. Hopefully, see you next week. Bye.